This week in Destiny, September 5th, 2024. September 9th, a 10-year anniversary event comes to Destiny 2. Improved raids and dungeon rotation. Following the sword logic and updates to the Choir of One ammo reserves change. Let's take a look. Alright Guardians, let's first kick off this week in Destiny by taking a look at the anniversary event dropping next week. A special date is around the corner. Next Monday will be September 9th, 2024, the 10th anniversary of Destiny as a franchise. Well, we could drop a 20,000 word twid to opine about the last 10 years, per community manager honestly, we're planning to keep our anniversary fun and light. We'll have a small in-game celebration for you all next week, along with some beautiful art the team has made throughout the years. There will be some legendary armor freebies, a fun title to earn, some Bungie rewards, and more. Check back next Monday at 8 AM Pacific time for our blog coverage. At the same time next week, we're also planning to start our journey into Destiny 2 codename Frontiers. At 8 AM Pacific time, we'll be releasing a short dev insight blog article discussing our goals for the future of Destiny. Destiny 2 game director Tyson Green and Destiny 2 narrative director Allison Lurs will be guiding the conversation. Where we have been, where we are now, and where do we want to go? Most importantly, how are we going to get there? We want to be clear about our commitment to ongoing communication with you. This marks the beginning of regular updates from our development team about what's next for Destiny 2, including details about its systems and future plans. While the updates may be a bit rough around the edges as they are early in the development process, we are excited about sharing our goals and progress with you. There are quite a few topics on the communications roadmap to tackle, so this will be the start of the conversation. Our main goal is to provide bite-sized, direct-to-the-point articles over the next few months rather than mega blogs where it's too easy to get mired in the details. While we love to promise a weekly cadence, we're taking the time to cook your meals appropriately. Our articles are never early nor are they late. They'll arrive precisely when they mean to. Many thanks to all of you who've joined us in this 10-year journey. We've said a few times that we're just getting started, and it's still very much true. The Light and Dark saga may have ended, but the future of Destiny is still unfolding before us. This universe is big, bright, and full of wonder. We're looking forward to exploring it, and hope to see you join us Starside as we approach new frontiers. So that is some exciting information, always getting these hopeful hints about the future, and Bungie seems to be listening to the community. We need to get some more insight into what Frontiers is and what the future of Destiny 2 looks like, especially with the player numbers this low. Now, information about the 10th anniversary was found in the game files a couple of weeks ago in triumphs and things like that, and a picture of the armor you'll be able to earn. Unless things have changed, this is that same image from then. I'm sure they'll show this Monday. Next up, improving raids and dungeons rotation. Raids and dungeons are an integral part of the Destiny 2 experience. It's where Guardians hone their skills and test their mettle. It's also where you get some of the best rewards, from cool and unique weapons to titles that you can show around the tower. We've heard your feedback about how frustrating it can be to earn some of those rewards when a raid or dungeon is not the one featured in the weekly rotation. And that's the reason why we are making some changes when episode Revenant launches on October 8th. At that time, Warlord's Ruin will enter the rotator queue, so there will be 8 raids and 8 dungeons in total. So it's fitting then that we double the number of featured rotator activities available each week. This way, the max time that can pass between a specific raid or dungeon will be 4 weeks. So here's an example. On the week of October 8th, these will be the activities in the Rotator: Raids, Last Wish, Involve the Disciple, and Dungeons, Shattered Throne, and Duality. As for the order of the rotation, it'll still be based in the Destiny 2 release order. So after Last Wish and Vow of the Disciple, it'll be Garden of Salvation and King's Fall. They hope this new system alleviates some of the pain points around consuming raid and dungeon content, and that you can work toward getting some of those titles more efficiently. As always, they'll be looking out for feedback. If you missed it in-game right now, there's a mini sword event where all swords have infinite ammo. This has also somehow made its way to 1000 voices, which many Guardians are having fun with. They show some community sword images in the TWID. Now let's talk about Choir of One ammo reserves. Bungie says they know how we're all loving how strong Choir of One is. They want us all to keep using it and loving it, but they wanted to make sure to communicate early that there are currently a couple of bugs they've identified with the weapon. They say, it's a weapon type that is normally primary ammo but using special ammo this time. Ammo amounts and reserves are easy to deal with when the weapon type is already using special ammo, but it's much more difficult when it's an ammo swapped frame. We have to hand set every single value and all the values that build off of those values, like how much reserves add to it, how much ammo perks grant it, how much it gets from bricks, and so on. It's a lot easier to get lost in the sauce with these and miss something, especially when all the systems that feed into it are also in flux at the same time, or sometimes even after we have locked the weapon down to ship. Now, Choir of One has 2 inventory bugs they're looking to fix in Episode Revenant. Sometimes you can bypass the actual cap of the inventory because of a rare raise condition with the perk that's supposed to cap how much ammo you have. But with reserve mods, you can spawn with more than the perk capped limit, and it doesn't always catch it and remove the bonus ammo. And second, it wasn't supposed to get the inventory buff that other special weapons got in 8.0.5, as that increase was already implemented in the weapon by design. So as for the changes, they're not looking to make the weapon irrelevant in endgame difficulty. They're adjusting the ammo to around 200 base and 300 with reserves, down from 250 base and 375 reserves. The damage that the weapon puts out is pretty crazy, and the ammo is supposed to be the limiting factor. So if they're going to keep the ammo where it is now, the damage would need to come down quite a bit to compensate. They balanced the weapon around 200 to 250 ammo level, and it felt it was already strong. Then with triple reserves getting you to around 300, that was a treat in that you could use the hipfire mode more freely. But 400 ammo or anywhere close is just a touch too unbalanced for the PvE sandbox. As for the extra damage with Divinity, on closer inspection it was discovered that the actual issue is with the point-blank variant of the projectile. The impact damage done if the projectile has not split before it hits a target is being affected by an extraneous damage scaler and is dealing approximately 250% more damage than it should be, so that'll also be fixed in Revenant. Anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for this week in Destiny. A Destiny 10th anniversary event releasing next week, improved raids and dungeons rotation coming soon, and information about Frontiers revealed next week. If you'd like to see some more Destiny news, lore, and stories just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.